Toby, I'm James from Dukes Meadows, very nice to meet you. I'm just going to use this opportunity to go through and have a look at your serve. And the next thing that I'm looking for is how you balance your body and how you place the ball up in front of you. And I'd just like you to try and keep as balanced as you can in the lower half of your body. We don't want too much movement, it's difficult enough as it is. So we want to try and keep the movement in the lower body as little as possible. And I just want to really focus on how you're throwing the ball. And we want our errors to go long, so let's make sure that the next few errors are going to go long. There we go. The stabilising of the legs I think is an important aspect, and then we can just really look at the throwing mechanics of the arm. So the first thing I want you to think about now that you've got the grip and now that you've got this stable base is to see if you can find this position which I call the lightning bolt, which is quite similar to how you would see that Usain Bolt shape. We've got right angles in the arm, nice space under here, and this line coming out through the chest. Okay, so there we go. You're going to start in that position with your right hand and with the ball toss and serve. Okay, so just ball toss and then serve. That's the one. Now, one of the big mistakes that I see players doing is this racket dropping into the shoulder, down to the back. And really we want to try and maintain this launch position as long as we can before we throw at the ball. Okay, so that's your trick, I want you to try and hold this as long as you possibly can, place the ball, and then serve out with it, keeping this nice and relaxed. Stop. Make sure this is at 90. This hand's a little bit too far away from your head, so just bring it a bit closer. Good. Tip of the racket up. So that's the launch. Well done. We really want to make sure that with the ball toss that we're keeping the ball in the front of our hands. A nice trick for this is to hold two balls at once, which pushes the ball that you're going to release into the front of the hands. Okay, so it gives you a nice feeling of where it should be. And then from here, we want to make sure that the ball comes down inside our body. So it's going to come inside our hip. Okay. A lot of people, you'll see the ball will come on the outside of the hip and it becomes very disconnected. But inside of the hip, try and keep the arm as a single unit, which is being lifted by the shoulder. And I always feel it's important we get the head up first and then we place the ball. Now we're trying to make sure that we place the ball in a good position for our contact, and our contact should be in line with our chest, and there's a really nice kind of strong shape up here that if you sort of press against the wall you can feel where that point is. Yeah. So just to make sure the mechanics are sound, let's go back into the launch position and let's just work on that ball toss, making sure that it's a nice smooth. It's beautiful. Here you go. And again, two balls is a nice little trick for practicing that feeling. I think we'll finish on that one. Well done.